Previously on the Block NZ, our team started their final indoor spaces with giant ambitions.
What are you doing?
It's the House of Giants.
But they soon found a fairy tale ending was a long way off.
With all these little details we're doing, less and less likely to finish.
Where do we start?
Tonight, a challenge has the teams well and truly over a barrel.
This one!
You're in the lead! You could win a challenge! Our couples feel the effects of excess ambition.
There's so much going on.
Everyone's going crazy, waiting for the 6 o'clock deadline of tools down.
3 minutes!
3 minutes to go! Hey, get that TV on the wall!
And for some, their hopes of finishing are left in tatters.
Things are just not looking good.
We're running out of time.
It's just taking so long.
To horse race.
Done, really?
Renovations don't always go according to plan.
Our team has heaps of tips to help make them happen. Bunnings Warehouse, helping make the Block NZ.
It all starts now.
It's Thursday afternoon and there's less than 2 days before our teams must reveal their living rooms and their entranceways. And with the competition moving to the great outdoors next week, it's our couple's last chance to dazzle the judges with their indoor spaces. So let's hope that last impression is a good one. There's no doubt it's a massive week for everyone. On top of the 2 rooms they are being judged on, they also have to complete the rest of the interiors, including the stairs, hallways and downstairs toilets. And the teams are at varying stages of completion. Ben and Damo are already painting their living rooms and entranceways, while Alex and Corbin can't even think about paint until their jib plasterboard is completed.
There's a day's work just in finishing those little jib details before we even plaster.
With the judges keen on big, bold features, James has got all of the brain cells firing, trying to come up with an accent for their entranceway.
We need something for our entranceway, so Marie said it's up to me what to do.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
When you're at Bunnings,
Yeah.
can you get a bright coloured paint, maybe green or something that would go with the house? So what we'll do in the entranceway is we'll draw that circle
Yeah.
and then paint inside it and then run the timber strips across it.
Oh, you're clever.
Thought we could use some of the leftover timber and create a circle, but it might be a bit plain, so to add a bit of colour.
What colour paint? Green, did you say? A bright green?
Yeah, like just a natural green, like one that you'd see in like a tree or something.
You can either go right or go wrong with green. You know, there's a green that can make you want to be sick, and there's a green that can make you want to smile.
Walking into our entranceway this week, we'll have a console table on the left-hand side. Above that, we'll have a piece of artwork, which we'll make ourselves. Then walking through the dining room, you'll walk into the living space where we'll have a large couch on the right-hand side with a piece of artwork above. To the left, we'll have a see-through fireplace with a TV or a nice piece of art above it.
I've been sent down to get a green. There's at least 5 pages of green. Sorry, Dylan. Hey, you are saying the master bedroom green, eh? So are you talking about the green of the chair?
Yeah, one of the chair, one like a bit darker and one a bit lighter.
I've decided to go 4 different colours of green, and I'll leave it up to James to decide which green he wants for his feature. I'm just hoping I've got the right colour for him.
At House 3, our West Auckland design duo are looking to finish their interior spaces with a bang. But they're struggling to light the fire.
You alright, champ?
Yeah, man.
Are you guys plastering?
Oh, I've just got some cement to do.
They could plaster the fireplace
If you've got time,
instead.
there's underneath the fireplace in the back, but if you've got time.
Only if you've got time.
There is a lot of work to be done. We are battling to finish the inside of our house.
As you walk into the entrance of our house, you'll be greeted on the right wall with some hanging shelves to put your keys or your hat. As you walk up the stairs, to the right is our lounge. Our lounge has a beautiful white marble fireplace, and up above is an 80-inch television that is hidden away by sliding American oak doors.
Of all the teams, Alex and Corbin have the most to think about, with a complicated design for a TV cabinet and another clever use of space, an attic in their upstairs hallway.
Because of our gable roof, we're fortunate enough to have a huge amount of attic space. It's a big selling point. 4'8". So I need 7 lengths of 4'8". I'm just working out how many sheets of plywood we need to build the floor in our attic space. Man, I just had a genius idea. There's a whole lot of plywood out on our roof which has been used for propping a scaffold, and that means I don't have to buy it because there's so much lying around on site. So that's perfect, so I'm going to get it in here and get it sorted.
I don't think there's any way that we can get it finished without any extra builders. However, there's no point having to stress about it. We just need to work as hard as possible to get them done.
For Joe and Damo, it's furniture which is proving to be the stumbling block.
I need the couch delivered tomorrow, and I'm still unsure what couch I'm going to go with. I have to talk it through with Damo, I think.
After Marie triumphed in the Manhattan sofa war, Joe's been struggling to find anything else that measures up.
It's turning into Couchgate.
As you walk into our entry, you'll see our beautiful Rimu posts, and in front of that we've got a long wooden bench. As you walk down into our living room, you'll see that we've got our gas fire with a really large TV above that, and we've got a coffee table on top of that, and I'm still unsure what couch I'm going to go with. I can't spend any more time looking for couches, but I can't deviate from this couch that's in my head. It's a linen look couch, it's in a soft grey colour, it's sort of like 3 seats with a chase. It just is going to be perfect. So I've gone back to Freedom, hoping that perhaps the couch of my dreams has just suddenly appeared.
You know the Manhattan? Does the chase come on the other side, or is it only
Let's go have a little look.
I'm just going to have to make a call on the one that I think suits best.
I'm going to get it anyway. It's still my favourite out of all the couches I'm seeing.
It's going to look good. It will look good. So I'm just going to go with that one.
One of the biggest challenges all of the teams face this week is the huge number of square metres of floors, walls and ceilings that require their attention.
Painting's never ending. I'm just doing up here like I primed all the skirting and architrave, and then I did the first coat and now I'm doing the second coat.
Yeah, we're good to go. We just want to get as much painting done in the day as we can because I freaking hate painting at night.
There's not much to do in this hallway, but you still have to insulate it, gibbet, plaster it, put electrics in, put a wardrobe in. And so it's so much more work than you think. As long as downstairs gets finished, we're sweet. Walking through our entrance, you'll be greeted with a console table, some flowers and a candle. In our living room, we're going to have a massive fire with some artwork above it. On the right-hand wall, a massive piece of artwork, 2 tub couches, and then a huge 3-seater couch to separate the lounge from the dining.
I don't know if we're ahead of the game, but we're definitely on track. Yeah, I think we're going to be fine.
Time for a challenge on the block, NZ. And I know our teams love the ones where there's water involved. So I've got just the ticket.
Mark calls us to Takapuna Fire Station. I'm hoping we get to have a turn on the truck.
G'day everyone, how you doing?
Good.
Right, by now I'd imagine you're getting used to working under pressure, which I think is going to come in handy when it comes to today's little adventure. Welcome to the Bunnings Warehouse Plug and Duck Race. You'll see in front of you 4 watertight barrels. At least they were watertight until I cut holes of varying sizes in them. Your challenge is to measure the holes and cut plugs out of square pieces of timber using a variety of tools. Now, the only real tricky part to this challenge is that water will be flowing into the barrels the whole time. You plug the holes and the barrels start to fill up with water. And our high-tech water level measuring device, as in this rubber ducky, floats up and out of the barrel.
This is a weird challenge for all of us, and I think we're all a bit kerfuffled.
Right, I'll give you one clue. Make sure you plug the holes tightly, because the more water in the barrel, the more pressure they're going to be under. Now, the first team's duck that comes up and out of the barrel, they will win a very, very handy prize. $3,500 worth of specimen trees from Rainbow Park Nurseries.
That would be really good, because we need some nice trees for our yard.
Yes, we do.
So we would really like to win this. We really like some trees. I really like trees a lot.
My generosity will also continue, though, because there will be trees for the runners-up, just not as many trees.
We're really short on budget, so this would really help us.
Do you want to see how tough it's going to be?
Yeah.
Turn on the taps.
It's freaking out.
We're gonna get wet, so yeah, this is going to be fun.
Right, you got 15 minutes to buy all of the wood you need from Bunnings Warehouse, and I'll give you $100 to spend. Away you go.
Which way do we go? Woo. We head over to Bunnings, which is conveniently just across the road. You're not allowed to run, but you can power walk.
You can wow a pork.
What are you going to use that for? That's not going to do anything. Where's all the... Eh?
The big squares. There you go.
It's not thick enough. It'll just pop straight through the hole. You need a big piece like that.
It's lucky I thought about that. Pretty clever, old Joe. You need bits to cut circles out.
Yeah, you just shave the ends and you just whack it in. Honestly, it'll work. Trust me.
Did you get that on camera? Trust me.
Have you got everything you need?
No, we need to get some cheaper timber too. The problem is we've only got $100 to work with.
So we need to be pretty strategic with what we get. How much is that? $4.78, $2.73.
Yeah, you add up.
45. Is this going to be easy to cut?
Yeah, I don't know. The plan was just to get different size bits of wood that could fill the holes. We need something to fill that big square, right? I didn't measure how big it is. My main focus was making sure we had a bit big enough for the big square. That'll be enough.
Okay, you sure?
Yeah.
So this will be wide enough for all the holes?
I had a rough idea of how big the holes were, so I just bought 3 or 4 different sizes.
Should we get a couple of each, though, in case we screw it up?
The team that is best at building stuff will probably win, and it's pretty obvious who that is.
And then we've got 3 of those. We get up to the till, put through all the timber, and we're under $100.
That's it?
Because we all went to Bunnings together, we all ended up coming back together. So we all started at the same time. It was a fair playing field.
Yeah, it was good.
Get your hat on. I'm going to try and think of an efficient way of cutting these things out.
I'm just going to try shove them in, and then we'll start custom cutting them.
The challenge starts, and the idea is really Joe does the little holes, really clever craft, and I'll cut up the big pieces of wood.
You got those plugged in pretty well, eh? Pretty watertight?
Yep.
This is not the challenge to actually all of a sudden start being really finicky.
Nah. Just get it in, eh?
Try and bang that one in.
This one?
Yeah, straight away, game face on. I'm not talking to anyone. I'm not looking at anybody. I'm just trying to do my best and hammer those holes.
I like that as an idea, Marie, to actually bang them in from the inside so the pressure can't pop them.
That's the one. Keep it quiet.
Whoa! It's going to take us like 15 minutes to try and get these helmets on. Yeah, I had a bit of a problem with trying to get a fire helmet thing. It's going to get in the way. But a fireman came and helped me put it on.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Perfect. That made way more sense.
Right, where is he? I'm going to focus on the little ones, get a battery on the jigsaw. Just need to cut like a bit of a taper on them. It needs to be a long taper though. I focus on filling the big holes. Yeah, it's still not soft enough. While Alex is filling the smaller holes down the bottom, we work our way up.
I don't think you really want to overthink this one, eh, Corbin?
No.
Just do it.
It's just stemming the flow.
Let me put them in. You cut them all. Let me put them in. You cut them.
Okay.
Ben just started cutting and I was plugging and it was working really well.
Hey, I don't want to scare you guys, but you're in the lead. You could win a challenge.
Can you cut a tiny bit off these or just make something real skinny?
Our teams are partway through the Bunnings Warehouse Plug and Duck Challenge. First to plug their holes and fill their barrel wins $3,500 worth of trees for their backyard.
Are they actually losing much water though?
Yes, they are, because they're right at the bottom. We're just shoving bits of wood in anywhere and water's still gushing out. Ben, can you just keep cutting the bits so I can put them in?
Okay.
How much more? What are you up to?
I'm up to the second size holes. Pressure was definitely building up. Really wanted to try and take out the wind.
How's it going? We get in there?
Really good. So my pieces keep floating away and then bring them back and then I'm just chiseling them all down into circular bits and then they just sort of tap straight in.
I think I was a bit slow to start, trying to measure up the square and get a piece that would fit. I was trying to angle the edges, then get through it with the saw, but sooner or later I realised it was just taking too long.
Do you think that's only going to small one or this one?
Just smash it in, babe. Smash it in. I didn't want to be working on the big ones while the water was coming out of it because it's almost impossible to stop. So where I was working, there wasn't even any water yet.
We need a really big one.
Another big one?
Yep. For that bottom one, pouring out.
I realised that I have actually just cut a whole stack of little wedges which are sitting on the ground. So I'll start knocking them in around our square pegs.
I reckon we're 3/4 of the way.
How did you guys catch up so quick?
So there's no point plugging them if they're not going to stay.
I'm just trying with the wood that I've got here. This is like the worst one. It's just not fitting.
This one.
Yeah. Oh, wick it in.
The water's still gushing out the bottom and we don't know how to fix it.
They were winning, but they've sort of stalled a little bit now. And you can see as it gets full, it just comes out at a rate of knots if it's not properly plugged. Trickier than it looks.
The other ones are really full, honey.
Come on!
It doesn't seem to be filling up that fast. Something feels amiss with this.
Corbin, this one. We're almost there, Corbin.
Everyone else seems to be pulling up a lot faster.
It's getting there, it's getting there.
Alex, just wedge it in, wedge it in.
Getting close over here.
There's a phone. Panic starts to kick in. Just trying to make it fit. Then I'm just thinking, all right, anything, just chuck it in.
We're almost there. Come on.
I look up and the rubber ducky's just sitting on the edge of the barrel ready to fall out. It doesn't get any fuller.
The rubber ducky wouldn't fall out. The water was overflowing, but the rubber ducky kind of just gets stuck on the rim. So I had to blow it out.
Well done.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Winners!
Yes!
We won that one. That's so cool.
awesome.
All right, the race is on for second.
Hammer. Joe, hammer.
I'm determined to get second. I don't even have time to look over what everyone else is doing. We still got to get second, honey.
I was just frantically kind of cutting. We weren't really sizing them up at that stage. It was just cut as fast as I could.
I can't do anything because these aren't working.
Well, tell me what's going on, babe, and I'll cut them. There was a hole pretty much the size of the hose that was just, as the water came in, it was just going straight back out again. That one there is a real problem one, isn't it? That is costing you dearly.
Come on.
We're just going hard, just trying to just fill these gaps as quickly as we can.
Come on.
Wow, that came up quick, didn't it?
Yeah. Come on, boy.
Come on, duck! Get up there!
Come on, Ducky. Come on. Second place. Pretty happy with that.
Third's still a good prize, Marie.
Come on, ducky! Come on, ducky, come on. There's still another prize. There's still something left. Come on, ducky.
That's the story. Put a tree in there.
Come on, James. Mr. Duck wants to go for a swim.
Well done, guys. Third place.
Mr. Duck! I was just really determined to, not come last.
So frustrating because we were on track and ahead, but really we shouldn't have rushed the bottom because that's the most important part. It was still just gushing out.
Well done, guys. The irony is, at the start of your time on the block, you had so much trouble keeping the water out, and now you're having all the trouble keeping it in. But congratulations, really good effort by you two, Alex and Corbin. Victors again. And, of course, $3,500 worth of specimen trees from Rainbow Park Nurseries is coming your way.
So yeah, that's awesome. We really want an awesome backyard, and we want to do really good landscaping, so winning that prize is huge for us.
Joe and Damo, good effort to you guys too. Second, so $2,000 worth of trees coming your way. In third place, Marie and James with $1,500 worth of specimen trees from Rainbow Park Nurseries. And Quinn and Ben, well, you're not going to get a job on Team New Zealand any day soon, are you? Back to the block. There's just a day and a half before the teams have to present their living room and entranceway. And that's plenty of time for Quinn and Ben to lament another challenge which has slipped through their fingers. While the other teams head back to the block, after a long session on the paintbrush last night, Joe and Damo have decided to cash in on their win in the Designer Door Challenge with a night at Sky City Grand.
There, take your bag for you, sir. Awesome. Congratulations, Damo. Joe, well done.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoy your stay. You're welcome.
This is fun.
But Damo, it's one of Auckland's poshest hotels. You might have dressed up a bit.
There's the Waiheke Ferry.
Oh, yeah. It's a good view up here. See what they're up to, eh?
Corbin's not even doing anything. He's just having a sit down.
That'll be right.
While our couples limits continue to be tested back on the block,
I would have loved to win the Sky City Grand Hotel prize pack. It would have been so nice.
Man, that's exactly what I want.
I know.
turns out the sky is actually the limit for Damo.
I hate heights, but I'm going to conquer one of my fears, jumping off a building. Good luck with the house and all that. Hope it all goes well for you.
Oh, bye.
Yeah, it's nice today,
Oh,
See you later.
I think it'll be a really good experience. He'll really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Really enjoy it. Oh, there he is. There's Damo.
Heading to that big red platform down there.
Oh.
Oh, Damo. He'll be all right.
When you're ready, 3, 2, 1, go! Here he goes.
Wicked.
You did real good.
Yeah, I'm real clever.
Real clever.
Things aren't so thrilling back at the block. Corbin's failed to find extra tradies to get back on track. And the complex design for the TV cabinet has delayed the jib plasterboard going up everywhere else.
Corbin,
Yeah.
Brendan's coming with the MDF, so the boys could actually put it up.
No, don't worry. It's sweet.
With the plasterers getting into the living room so late in the game, the knock-on effect is huge, and Corbin is stressed.
We don't even have anywhere to put it.
Honestly, his attitude is very frustrating.
I've got quite a different mindset to Corbin. I don't stress because I don't think that stressing helps the cause.
This is all I'm good for, sweeping. It's the only thing that I can do to contribute to our house being finished. It is a disaster this week. Everything that is booked to be installed cannot be installed unless you have jib or plaster on the walls. Nothing went to plan.
Meanwhile, for Joe and Damo, the problems on the block seem a million miles away.
Oh my God. We go for red champagne.
But you're never really that far from the block.
Oh, reminds me of a nail gun, eh? It's awful, isn't it?
But Joe won't let flashbacks of the block get in the way of a good time.
Look at this.
Settle down. Settle down.
Come on, get on.
I need to go to sleep. Oh, I need to go to sleep, Joanna. Hop up now. Oh my God. Oh,
wow.
Tuna.
And the excitement continues for Damo.
Wow.
Sure.
Thank you. It's so good. This is the best prize ever. Here's to our front door, and hopefully more wins on the block.
Cheers.
But there's not much to celebrate back at house number 3. Their plans for their living room TV cabinet, oak batten ceiling, and upstairs attic are starting to crumble.
I'm here to deliver some very sad news. It's currently Thursday night, and we, for the first time on the block, are feeling really, really down. I'm going to give you a tour right now of what we're doing. The upstairs hallway, no flooring down, the ceiling, and the entrance. We've got tiles down, but we don't have plastered walls and corners of our downstairs toilet. Maybe you might call us stupid for trying to come up with something really unique. I think we are stupid at this point. It's going to be beautiful, but we're not going to meet the room reveal, and I'm really sad about it.
It's Friday morning, and it's the last full day working on their interior rooms before moving outside. They need to present their living room and front entrance to the judges tomorrow, but also have to complete their stairs, hallways and downstairs toilet. And on the block, being brave, taking risks and having ambition can bring great success. And so can a restful sleep in a luxury hotel.
Oh, all right, it was a good night, eh?
Such an awesome night.
Gotta get back to work now.
So much to do.
Can even sleep in.
Oh, there they are. Hey guys.
Hello.
You guys are looking pretty relaxed.
Relaxed and refreshed.
Oh, yes.
You look like you had a
Cool.
facial, bro.
Have you had facial?
You did.
I did
No,
not have
he
a
honestly
facial.
didn't have
Don't
any.
start rumours like that,
Being brave, taking risks and having ambition can also spell disaster. Throughout the competition, Alex and Corbin have pushed themselves to the limit with their high-spec designs. But this time, they simply can't get it all done.
Friday. Cry day. I feel like crying. We know that this room is not going to get finished today. It's not going to be finished tomorrow either.
So we are kind of going to have to do one sheet at a time, eh? Yeah. We're just carrying on as though it's a Tuesday. We've got a lot of work to do. We need to finish putting up plasterboard. We've still got a lot of details to work around. How long does that stuff take to go off? Not sure. It's longer than we've got. It's always longer than we've got.
It's a really numb and quite disheartening feeling for us and for me.
With a day and a half before reveal, Alex and Corbin have taken themselves out of the running. But will they be the only ones?
We got all the painting done last night except one coat in the entranceway, which is so cool.
Yeah.
I think we're onto it, aren't we, mate?
Yeah, we just need to do the flooring and all the skirtings.
We planned really well this week, and each day we ticked off everything we needed to do. Feeling good.
I think we've got such a beautiful space, and it's up to us if we win it or not.
Yeah, there's a good chance that some other people won't even finish, so...
Yeah, no.
So there might be one or two knocked out.
That kind of means that maybe we might get third without even trying.
There's cautious optimism too at Marie and James's house.
We just need like some sort of moulding to finish off between the jib and the carpet.
But it all rests on getting the work done by the 6 p.m. tradie cut-off time.
There's heaps to do. The carpet guys are in to install our hallway carpet, and wardrobe works guys are in the linen cupboard. It's a pretty full-on day. Lucky it's a big space and everyone can move around.
Tahi's just putting the flooring down, and there's just like the tiniest bit in the corner. Poor guy. He's gonna have to cut down the width and then cut down the length. We left all our tradie hours up to the Friday, so we've got everybody in here. Plumbers are in the toilet, our tilers have been in, we've got our builders putting the skirting and architrave on. Anyone you could think of that you need in a house is in our house today.
Which is more than can be said for the front neighbours. Resigned to the fact that they won't finish, Alex is trying to work out just what they can actually present to the judges to salvage some pride.
The marble's definitely getting installed today, and the fireplace. So we need timber and a TV bracket, so then we can present this almost finished without the doors. We need to reveal as much as we can of what's going on in the room.
Because we're always wanting to do this high standard, we've chosen not to rush everything just to present a room, because we know if we rush all of these features and these details, they're going to look stink.
So what we're going to do is paint this lounge area, finish off this fireplace minus the doors, minus the plastering. We're going to install the marble. I'll set out the lounge setting as if it's finished.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, definitely.
Sweet.
The fireplace is also on Ben's mind as he heads off to collect his custom-made granite hearth.
The other one's a bit heavier. It's only a little piece, so it's not bad.
Our fireplace is a bit different to everyone else. We've just got a fireplace in the wall, and you have to have a hearth sitting outside it so that it doesn't really catch things on fire. Looks nice, man.
Luckily for Ben, the Honda Jazz has magic seats mode, allowing the 1.8 metre half pieces to slide on in easily.
It's beautiful, man. I designed it. I just told Dave what it is that I wanted, and he said, yeah, easy, mate. We'll have it to you by Friday.
We're going to flip it over so it's actually got the base down again.
Okay.
You right? Okay.
It's bloody heavy. It's like 200 kilos. Goes in the back of the Jazz, driving through the streets of Auckland with the lowered Honda Jazz.
Back at House 2, Marie and James's builder Martin is tackling a light shape feature for their entranceway.
Those are cool, bro. This week we thought we'd make a pendant out of some leftover timber from our family room week and bathroom week.
I'll just cut these to size, please.
Martin's still hopeful that he'll be able to make the pendant today. We've got 4 guys helping him, so they're going to get onto the doors and the leftover skirting and flooring and leave Martin to focus on the more creative tasks.
See if you can find thinner ones in that pile, like same thin.
We're scared there might be a bit of pressure on him to complete the light. If he's got the time, he'll be able to make a quality light fitting. He's pretty optimistic and he's pretty awesome.
It's very important to keep the tradies fueled, especially on a Friday. Here we go.
Oh, excellent.
With coffee and cake under his belt, Damo's got his second wind on the paintbrush.
Damo, how's that painting going, Wood?
I don't know, how's your building going?
Mate, it's a bit lumpy. Looks like you painted it with a wet fish. Rough as guts, mate.
Yeah, I think Brendan hasn't got enough work to do today. He seems to have time to stand behind me and critique all my painting.
Really putting too much effort in for something that's not going to be seen, eh?
No. So yeah, I always go the extra mile. Most people didn't even bother, but I did.
You're a top man.
Yeah, I am. I should have left a bit more work for him this week, keep him even busier so he stops annoying me.
Are we still going to be finished at 4, mate, and have those beers?
Yeah, yep.
Are we?
I've organised for a box to come down and
Have
have a
you?
few beers.
I'll probably be finished about 3:30.
Yeah, I'm
Be all
hoping
button
that-
up.
I reckon I'll be finished by 4.
Really?
I don't know if the house will be finished, but I will be. You better get back to work, you're going to get
Oh,
fired,
yeah, I've
eh?
got loads to do, righto.
Things are on target next door too, as Quinn puts the final coat in the downstairs toilet.
This is the last coat in this room. I finished the hallway and then I have to do the entranceway. So we're definitely going to finish. We just need to get all this done so the plumbers can get in and do their thing in here.
I feel like we're definitely on track, even though there's still so much to do. We're where we want to be.
It's only Quinn's paintbrushes that aren't where she wants them to be.
Oh no, am I sitting on a paintbrush? Ah, this is the third day in a row. The last 2 days I was in a bucket. I guess that's what I get for wearing my favourite clothes. It's gone through to my undies, I can feel it. No.
With just 24 hours until room reveal, the pressure of completing their living rooms, entranceways and the rest of their indoor spaces is being felt. With Alex and Corbin giving up, it's now a 3-horse race. But Marie and James have a mountain of jobs to do, and they're struggling to finish any of them.
Yeah, I'm getting quite flustered and quite panicky. This is probably the most panicky I've been on the block. Yeah, just getting a bit worried we're not going to finish everything in time.
Lucky James has seen the light and has been shopping for a contingency plan.
You got a light?
Yep. I don't know if we'll have time to make our own light today, so I grabbed a couple, one for the stairwell, one for the entrance. So.
More clever. Hopefully you guys will have time to do it.
I hope so.
Yeah, but if not, you got one here.
Yep.
Down the back, things are falling into place in Quinn and Ben's living room. It's time to see how those measurements worked out.
The hearth's going in. It's looking great. It's a beautiful dark granite. We just need to grind a little bit off to make it fit. Easy.
Hello.
Hello.
Fits like a glove.
Okay. Watch your step.
Coming first and second in the duct tape boat challenge means Alex and Corbin and Joe and Damo have the biggest TVs to install.
We've got an 80-inch television that we're trying to accommodate for.
Yeah, that's straight.
It's a huge TV, eh?
We're going to sit too far back in the hole?
I reckon it's sweet.
Once you can close those doors, it will feel like just a piece of artwork.
Oh, it'll be beautiful, yeah.
We believe you need to have the option to hide a TV that big.
The TV's not as big as I thought, but I still got some room to get a bigger one, eh? I think it works quite well, eh? I'm really looking forward to getting this thing turned on, because that's a real man's toy.
It's a real big one.
Yeah, it's what you want.
With the TV in and the living room coming together, Damo's about to receive another high priority delivery.
Yeah, Damo, we've got a special delivery for you, boy.
What is it? Oh, bro, that's mean. That's our priority. The big delivery finally arrived. It's the big day that priority T-shirts have arrived on the block. Was that put my shoulders in there, right?
Oh, it's a bit big, mate. You need it small.
Try goes one on. It all comes back from Lounge Week where I rang Joe. Have you finished shopping? Can you go past Wild with me to get me a pie?
Got a pie?
Yeah, just one pie, thanks. And sauce. Right. Got me a pie.
Small things, eh?
Yeah, don't worry about the jibbing.
It's the small things in life.
It's pie time.
Yeah, it's a priority. Because look, mate.
Looks sweet, eh? Professional. The only issue I've got with the T-shirts is there's no tomato sauce on there. It's just a dry pie. What sort of pie is it?
It's a steak and cheese, of course, mate.
Oh, bro, that's the key.
It's the way forward, eh?
It's got to be. It's a priority. Get sick of that word already. He reckons it's a steak and cheese pie, so I'll give him a couple of points for that, but he's lacking in the sauce.
Alex and Corbin have slightly different priorities. With not much work for Alex to do on site, she's headed off on an art mission.
Oh my gosh, look, the parrots. My friend is an artist and I got a whole bunch of prints from her. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to open it. It's going to be like Christmas.
Even though we're not going to be able to hang this artwork, I go and pick up my framed artwork from a friend who's a beautiful illustrator.
Alex has the eye of the tiger in her determination to present something for the judges.
I'm 100% dedicated to getting this as close to the finish line as possible.
This is going to go in our entranceway or our hallway, whichever one gets painted first.
I want to show the judges what our plans are, what our design flair is like, and why you would want to buy this home.
Art is also on Marie's mind. With the custom-built recess above the fireplace still empty, she's hitting the panic button.
The artwork that we've got is too small. That will go in the recess, and then one that would fit and suit everything else is going to cost like over $500. It's 2 o'clock. I don't have a bit of artwork that I can put up above the fireplace, so yeah, I need to sort that pretty quick. We're running out of time to find the right bit of art, and sometimes the art can make or break the room, so yeah. My biggest worry is just not having enough in that room. We've just spent so much time focused on getting the walls done, and I'm just worried that we're going to have a massive couch but nothing to put around it.
With time being of the essence, Marie hatches her plan B, a television.
I'll go and get a brick at the same time. I'm going to go straight in now and get it in and bring it back. Yeah. I'd be pretty upset if we had room reveal and things just didn't look good. I am hoping it's going to work. Just gonna have to do it. I'm just running out of time.
The teams have 19 hours up their sleeve until room reveal. And it's one thing to have the basics like flooring, paint and fireplaces in order. But it's the styling that can give a room the edge that wins the judges over.
Oh, how cute is it?
We skimped a little bit on last week so we could spend more dressing this room for this week. I got some colourful art, a striking rug and some matching cushions.
Jo's been going for a natural look since the beginning.
I've just got to keep in mind all those sort of natural kind of colours and just beautiful textures.
Rudolph, Blitzen, Santa's not going to get very fast.
And Marie's worries about not having enough to put in her room seem to be under control.
I got cushions. I'm feeling a little bit better. The room is starting to fill up.
But it's come at a cost.
You've blown the budget. We've gone from being poor to super, super poor. We need some money.
Back at home, Builder Martin is grappling with the question. How many men does it take to build a light shade?
Sorry. You grab it too much. It's bolted, it's not going to go anywhere at the top.
Just going to scissor out flat, you watch. That's it.
Right. So how many we got there, right?
And his creative side may have reached breaking point.
Pull that one right round. See that round. That would do what? Vagina. And then that would stay. How many more you want to see? That would stay opposite that one.
If we do get the pendant made, we've still got to attach a suspension kit and it has to be wired up as well, so that'll be the hard part.
What do you think? I think we can do it. Is it worth wasting time on?
36 minutes to go. 36 minutes to go, serious. 36 minutes to go.
While Marie and James have a full house and are going to need every second to have any hope of finishing tomorrow, the cards have not fallen for Alex and Corbin this week, and they know when to fold them.
Hey, thank you so much.
Good day, bro. Good. Yeah.
Our builder could keep on going, but it's not actually going to get us any further ahead. Come 5:30, we just say, if you want to go, you can go. And he's like, yeah, probably good.
Hey, thank you so much.
Cheers, bro.
Have a good weekend.
Man. Let's keep planning.
And they're left to ponder just how much work they've left themselves for next week.
Oh my goodness. Oh well.
Joe and Damo could be heading for a first at House 4.
We've had a pretty good week this week. We're running ahead of schedule. Looks like we're going to get everything completed, which will probably be the first week so far. Got this taller holder to put on, and then we're sort of dusted. Why don't we put it on the nog height, which is there, purely because it's fixing there, and then when people yank on it, it doesn't pull off.
I reckon closer to the toilet.
Right here somewhere?
Yeah. Is that comfortable?
Yeah.
How many pieces do you use?
Oh, I've got a maximum four square policy. That's the rule in my house. I don't think my wife abides by that though.
But time is a luxury at Marie and James's with that tradie deadline looming.
27 minutes. We're going to hang a TV in 27 minutes.
Builders are still frantic, got to do the trim around the fireplace and all sorts of little jobs just around the place, like doors and locks and architraves. So yeah, there's plenty going on.
And at Quinn and Ben's, the calm of the last few days is evaporating. Fast.
You can see why it takes so long. You have to cut around all these things.
It's a lot of work to cut the floorboards to fit around these features. It's just taking so long.
Time is slipping away.
Oh, we'll be going up in the way we're going, 15 minutes. How long have we got? 17 minutes. 17 minutes? Oh!
And it looks like Martin's creative energies have dried up in the face of the deadline.
I think if we had maybe an extra hour, we would have had enough time to do it, but yeah, it gets to the point where he just decides we've got to give it away.
I've completely run out of time. I wish I'd started it earlier, but it was so chaotic in there that I just couldn't get it done, and that was it. I didn't really like giving up, but my creative side's probably just taken me a wee bit too far this time.
So it's time to turn to James's plan B, pendant light.
Where did that bulb come from?
With 10 minutes to go, it looks like Damo is about to come good on his promise of an early finish.
You guys had a big job this week. You all done?
Yeah, mate, all done.
Oh, massive job, eh?
It's 10-2.
Cracked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's looking mint, eh? It's good to get it all done.
Unfortunately, that's not the case at Quinn and Ben's. And at Marie and James's, the house party continues.
There's so much going on. I just don't know where to go. It's pretty overwhelming.
Ready?
Yes.
Want to hike for this?
Yeah.
All right.
We've got our Sparkies over here in this corner, and then we've got two up by the TV. We've got our builders in the toilet. We've got Martin and James on the stairs. There's lights going up. Oh my goodness, it is crazy, and I don't know what to do. I think we're going to be pushing it right to the end, right to the end.
Oh my gosh, look how many people are in James and Marie's house.
Holy, look at the state of that.
How many builders do they have working in there? I look out to see James and Marie and 6 builders and 3 electricians and 1 million plumbers, and they're all running around. How come we can only get our hands on like 2 builders?
Because they got all the builders in Auckland.
Ah, that's where they all are.
For the first time on a Friday in house number 4, it's not panic o'clock.
Beer o'clock. We're pretty much finished with 5 minutes to spare. Beer o'clock. No, don't work past 6 o'clock in this house.
No such luck in houses 1 and 2.
Hey, get that TV on the wall!
Check out the contrast between the 2 houses. We're just pottering along.
3 minutes! 3 minutes! 3 minutes to go!
Listen to that. Silence.
I think tonight it'll just be the sound of rolling, won't it?
It will be the sound of rollers.
3 coats tonight, no sleep.
Nope. We don't plan on getting any sleep tonight.
It's a big day.
It is.
It's a big day. But it is tools down.
It's tradie tools down in the last interior rooms.
Last room, Tony.
Cheers, Tony. Thanks, Tony. Oh, cheers, mate. Last room. It's all over.
It's all over, right? Well, it's been a long 10 weeks. We've finally finished indoor. You guys have done a fantastic job. Thanks very much this week. I think we smashed today. We nailed it. Might get a win this week, maybe.
Surely, yeah.
Yeah, we even finished before 6 o'clock. So all credit to you, tradies. You've done a fantastic job. So cheers. Cheers to you all.
Cheers!
Cheers.
Everyone, awesome. See you at the bottom. Everyone's pretty pumped, really, as we've done it. We've all made it through and we've created a pretty cool team environment.
But the party mood is missing in house number 3.
See James and Marie, 2's down, yay, high fives! And they're all having this big party because they obviously meet their deadline. And I'm standing there like, with my head up to the glass. I'm like, and the little girl waits.
I don't think anyone has ever been this unfinished before on a Friday night in the history of the block.
We're breaking all records.
This has been the worst week mentally and emotionally for me because it just feels like big fat failure.
Next time on the Block NZ, Damo comes up a little short.
Not everyone wants to see that, Damo.
In the mad panic to complete their final inside spaces this season.
Do you feel scared?
Yes, I do feel scared.
I'm very close to hitting empty.
And we hear what the judges have to say about Alex and Corbin's failure to finish.
Confidence bordering on arrogance. What are we going to do?
It's not going to be good news.